Zambia, hello Africa. I'm your girl Janice on Girls for Change, a platform where we get to talk about young girls and young ladies and the challenges they face in society. And today my topic is going to be on sugar daddies and blessers. When you talk about blessers, I know that most of you ladies, especially young girls, you start wondering, why is this girl talking about blessers? Because these are the people that are giving us money, that are making our lives better. But like, truly speaking, these same blessers of yours, how do you look at them? Are they genuine people? Are they genuine men? Do they really love you, or they just want to use you? Okay, before I go into details, we're going to talk about, we're going to define a blesser. Who is a blesser? A blesser is a man who is rich. It can either be a married man or a single guy. And these young men, or these blessers, the old men, whatever you can call them, they just come into your life just because they want to use you. They want to take advantage of your social status in society, just to make you a toy into their lives. Why is it that these blessers come into your life? Is because they are seeing that desperation in you, whereby most of you young girls, you're so much into material things. You're so much into money, so much into iPhone, so much into fashion, dressing. As a result, these rich guys, they take advantage of you. Most of you girls, especially those ones in high schools and those ones in colleges, are being very much taken advantage of these same blessers, the rich guys, the old men, because of the things that you'd want to have in society. Especially when you're colleges, you'd find that this friend of yours has got this rich guy, and then he'll be there boasting, no, my man gives me this, my man buys me iPhones, my man gets me nice clothes, fashionable clothes. As a result, this other girl, upon hearing that, you'd also want to engage yourself into that issue of having a blesser who is just going to use you, and at the end of the day, maybe even impregnate you or have STIs, HIV at the end of the day. Why is it very much important for you girls to be very much conscious about these blessers? Look at their lifestyle. For this person to come to you, how many girls has he gone out with? How many girls has he slept with? Look in those angles. If this man is married, you look at his age also. This man, he can maybe be 45, you're just 25, 22, and then this man comes into your life. This man will be there enticing you with money, will be there enticing you with all these material things. Look back into his life. You sit down as a young girl. For this man to reach this age, how many ladies has he been with? And am I the only one in his life? What really does he want into my life? Take all those things into consideration. This man, what is it that he really wants to use me for? Ask him. Most of them, you just find out, they will just tell you that, okay, with me, what I only want is just to have a side chick. And truly speaking, as a young girl, a young lady who has got value in society, do you think that is a very good thing for you to be called a side chick? Surely, to somebody calling you a chicken, because a chick, it's a small chick, a baby chicken. Somebody calling you a chick. So that's not a good thing. At the end of the day, most of you find that mwakwata amafumo, and that child will end up being on the streets. Reason being, you don't have resources to take care of that child. And that same guy, that same bless of yours has gone. You don't even know where to find him. You remain alone. You even drop out of school. You become useless in life, meaning your life has become ruined. And on the other hand, I would also blame our parents, especially mothers, because mothers, they're the ones that are always at home. They don't take keen conscious to find out what is happening into these young girls' life, young women's lives. You'd find that this girl would come home with different things that these parents haven't bought for her. And this mother will say, awe, fifi se, wawe sobe fimona. What are you implying? You are encouraging that girl to do that thing which is going to destroy her life. You are encouraging that girl to continue doing that thing. Mothers, it is very much important for you to take keen action. You find out what is happening into this girl's life. I would give an example of my mother. Me, the time that I was growing up, mostly when I come back from school, I was in high school, by the way. I was at Njasa Girls. The time that I come back from school, my mother would come and check whatever is in my bag to find out if I've brought something home which she didn't buy for me, if I've brought something home which is strange. And sometimes you'd even like pay very much attention on how I look, like my appearance, to know whether I'm pregnant or I've changed in any way or my behavior has changed. And that way it made me to be so conscious into doing certain things that would not make my mother to be suspicious about me. So it is up to you as a mother to take keen interest in whatever is happening to these girls' lives. Because if you just leave them to do whatever they want, at the end of the day, whatever this girl is going to encounter into her life, it will be up to you as a mother, a family, a dad, the society at large, to endure whatever circumstances, whatever problems that this girl is going to face into society. So mothers, parents, let's take keen interest in knowing what is happening to these girls' lives. And even you, like fathers, you have a tendency of when a child comes to you, wants money from you, oh dad, I need money to buy this and this. As you know, a young girl has got a lot of needs, especially when they become of age. They need sanitary pads, they need powder, they need just different kinds of things. Every time it is you telling this girl, no, I don't have. Now, where do you expect this girl to find money to buy all those sanitary pads? Where do you expect this young girl to find that money to buy powder? At least once in a while, like with powder, when you just get a small bottle, it will take somebody 1 month, 2 months. And that girl will know that, okay, my father at least appreciates me. My father takes good care of me. You are the same people that are busy encouraging these young girls into doing these things that they don't want to do. And then on the other hand, I'll talk about peer pressure. Last time, I believe you heard on my last episode where I was talking about peer pressure. Peer pressure, it is something that has also contributed into having blessers, into having these rich guys into these young girls' life. Make sure that you are very much conscious with the kind of friends that you mingle around with. Because these friends of yours that you have, some of them, they are experts. They know what to do. When that person gets pregnant, now you who's just coming from a village, you engage yourselves into having such kind of friends. These people, they are already experienced. They know what to do. These girls, they tell you that no, indulge into having these blessers. Now, blessers, they tell you no, have a boyfriend. At the end of the day, you get pregnant. Those friends of yours, they'll run away from you. They'll start telling you, Ulich Puba, you didn't know what to do. Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you find out from us how we behave or how we handle these situations? They run away from you. You remain alone. And you are the only one who's going to face all those problems that you're going to have in society. You remain a dropout and start envying your friends. Don't follow bad company. Remember, when you go to school, when you're in college, when you're in high school, you are doing that for your own benefit, for your future. You're not doing that for your parents. You're not doing that for anybody, but for your own benefit. Because there's no one who's going to come and take that paper that you're going to acquire when you go to school. There's no one who's going to take that paper that you're going to acquire when you graduate, when you become a doctor, when you become a lawyer, when you become a nurse, whoever you want to be in society. So always have keen interest, especially girls that no have boyfriends. Those are not good friends. Know where you come from. Know what you want to achieve in life. Always be focused. Have a foresight to know that this is what I want to achieve in my life. Always have a role model. With me, I remember I had a role model. I know this time she's not all that popular, but those days she was a woman of quality, class. Even up to now, I believe she's still a woman of quality. You know these politicians. I had this woman by the name of Sylvia Masebo. By then, she was the Minister of Tourism. That woman used to give me courage. Whenever I sit down, I hear that she's giving an address on tourism. I would be glued on the television because she was my role model. And even as I'm talking to you right now, I know I haven't really gone there to that extent of really pursuing my education into the tourism industry. But at least I've taken that that keen interest of being in that same direction of being in the tourism industry. Have a role model, someone to motivate you, someone to give you courage, someone to boost your ego of doing something in society. Always have that interest of knowing who you really are in life, of who you really want to be in life. And a role model is somebody who really motivates you. whenever you look at that person, whenever you think at that person, you always work hard so that you are able to do something great in society. Parents, my great advice to you is always take very, very keen interest in finding out what is happening in these young girls. Know what they bring home. If that thing if they didn't get it from home, find out from them where they got it from. And also on you young ladies, always be very much careful with the kind of friends that you mingle around with. Now let me ever have boyfriends, have blessers. Find out, what are these friends telling me to do? Are they telling me a good thing, or are they telling me a bad thing? If I indulge myself into this, how is my life going to be 10 years or 5 years, 3 years from now? Who am I going to be in society? Always look in those angles. And then when we also come on the issue of HIV and AIDS, do you know that HIV and AIDS has become rampant all because of these same blessers? Because these blessers, they have a chain of you. You cannot be alone. He will come to you. You are in Monze, he will come to you. You are the babe or the side chick, whatever they call you, an ATM assistant to the madam, whoever, I don't know. They'll come to you, tell you all those stuffs. He'll go to Livingstone, who also have a girlfriend there. It will become a chain. At the end of the day, this HIV/AIDS pandemic will not just end there. It will continue spreading, because equally you as a young girl, you won't just have that blesser. With that blesser, you only want money from him. You only want material things from him. While you'll be having all these boyfriends of yours, and that boyfriend of yours maybe is also not serious with you. He has got another girl somewhere else. He'll also spread that HIV and AIDS. At the end of the day, the target that we have of ending HIV and AIDS by the year 2030, it won't happen. It's because of the way we are conducting ourselves, because of the way we are dealing with our life, because of the way we are handling ourselves as young ladies, not listening to our parents, not being focused in our lives, not analyzing what these people want to do with our lives, our Nama blessers. So always have keen interests and always be focused in life. This has been your girl Janice on KETV Africa. You can subscribe on our YouTube channel, which is KETV. Like, share, comment on our Facebook page. Thank you. Bye-bye for now.